They have to be nice. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? So I have to be nice because I got a low down, messy trick, dirty dog that's in my comments being rude, and I got to be humble. You will lose before I lose. Baby, I have stacks on top of stacks. Stacks on top of stacks, honey. Okay? So how do I have to act when somebody just called me a messy punk? I'm waiting. A messy punk? Are you serious? Is that how you treat your husband or your son? You call them a messy punk? Nobody cares about you hate my ring. You can't even afford the ring. Know your worth. But I'm asking a question. So, and then when I said something to her, because I picked up that energy, be humble, Andrew. God can take it away. Yeah, baby, please. I got millions. Millions. Something you can't even add. And keep thinking, I'm going to keep blowing your eyes and your nose. I'm going to keep surprising you because you don't believe me. Oh, I just enjoy it. And it's funny. Animals. I'm gonna start calling them animals. That's how it's gonna be. You act like an animal, you're gonna be treated like an animal. I'll be back, you guys.
Good afternoon, Saints and Aints. Happy Sir Day to you. I guess someone's feeling a little sassy, little classy, little ratchet with a fresh weave in their head. So you know, we got the moist at night ring popping, and we got our best smooth skin filter going on, and it's got a fresh pack of yaki sitting on that chrome dome. So we feeling ourselves. We about to unburden our titties. Hey, I got mad ish to talk. You know, I ain't mad. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to feel glamorous and beautiful and powerful once you step out the beauty salon. You know what I'm saying? You get that cape taken off you. You brush off your titties, from the excess hair. You look in the mirror, you like, yes, and mwah, mwah, mwah. You supposed to feel like a easy breezy, beautiful cover girl when you get your hair did. So I ain't mad. Rock on with your bad self. You know what I'm saying? It is all to the good. I am not mad at the divitude. Because when I get in the barber's chair, he go ahead and massage my scalp, and get to lining up this beard. I'll be feeling like $1,000,000 when I get out the chair. So you know what? You got some good connecting line in your head. Got some inches going on. you might be able to shake your head, give you some whip action. It's a beautiful Saturday out. Do you? Do you, boo? All right, I'm done. Well, because Adidas sponsors her, and sends her a whole bunch of free stuff, like Nike used to do allegedly. So why wouldn't we wear this free stuff that you know Adidas sending? You know, it's because you got a couple of million in the bank. Don't mean you gotta always dress up in Givenchy and Versace. You know, it's, that is very classist of you, Taunta. How dare you? Quick weave quita. I love it. Everyone's gonna see though. Again, I keep telling y'all, have your bags packed, ready at the door. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. You can walk out with your head held high and your dignity on your shoulders. And know if you're going down for a good cause. Ooh, snuggle tough. Snuggle tough how? I don't know, Mike. I don't know. That live was that signal was a little ratchet, a little horrible. So and see, we ain't even been on 10 minutes yet. So let's take it a little old school. Let's watch a throwback clip real quick. Or what, better yet, we'll view and peruse the latest entry from MK in case some of you guys didn't see it. So let's do that. Shout out to MK. Oops, hold on, y'all. Hold on. There we go.
Hey, knuckleheads. Welcome back to Sis in the City. So, Sis went live early this morning. It seems like he and the girls are having a little day. And he decided to have a little early morning karaoke service in his car. So, let's see what happens, shall we?
Let's talk about the DL men in the church. Let's talk about how I was sleeping with pastors and bishops. Hey. Yes, Lord. Hey. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? They talking about this a blouse. This is a man's shirt. This does not look like no blouse, do it? No.
Side note, I always love this clip because we're supposed to be so confident and self-assured and steadfast and unmovable in who we are, because we built for this, right? And so I mean, obviously it's a woman's shirt, okay? I mean, obviously. But you bought it, and you convince yourself it's a men's shirt. Why you got to turn to your left and to your right to have somebody confirm that it's a men's shirt? I mean, if you believe it, then that's all that matters, even though we all know the truth. You like, this a man's shirt. It's a men's shirt. I can't believe they saying it's a woman's shirt. Right? Phaedra, right? I mean, right? It's a men's shirt, right? It's see-through and it's silky. It's got flowers on it. It's a men's shirt, right? Can I get an amen? Anybody? Okay. Well,
So the bad talk, bitch, you are not famous, you are not known. Coming out no damn house, talking about where the money reside, where the money. Bitch, please. I'm not worried with you. Please.
Stop bringing these niggas to my house. Stop bringing these niggas to my house.
Hold me, please. Hold me, please. Hold me, please. Hold me, please.
Many times we go through life circumstances.
Okay. Yes, good morning, everyone. Yes, I am up. Good morning. Today is my luncheon, so I'm getting ready for that. I'm getting ready for to go and pick up my car. So that's why I'm on my way to now, pick up my car.
Really, sis? I mean, can you wipe the crust out your eye before you start lying? This is the 50-man car that sis done bought this year, and somehow he manages to squeeze them all into this tiny little garage beneath his apartment. Amazing.
Then I'm on my way to go get my hair braided. So it's like, oh my gosh. I like your bonnet. Oh my gosh. I gotta wear this to cover up my hair, my bad hair day. I literally have a bad hair day today. So I'm on my way to go get my hair braided because I have a luncheon today. All my friends, we want to, all my friends, we're going to have luncheon today. I'm planning a lunch. So I have not had a luncheon in a long time.
You know, there's a difference between a luncheon and going out to lunch. And there's a difference between a luncheon and going to the seafood joint yourself and taking a whole table and eating up half the restaurant. Just saying.
So it's about 36 of us. It's 36 of us.
36 live.
So I'm on my way now. Get my hair braided, get me some Starbucks, pick up my new car. I'm still keeping my truck. I just want another car. So I want to tell you guys that no matter what you're going through, smile. Don't entertain your enemies when people are not blessed, and they are, because people are allergic to success, and you are successful. Everybody is not successful. Everybody is not blessed. Just because you woke up in the morning doesn't mean you're blessed. So I want to tell you, keep going strong, honey. Don't entertain your demons. Don't entertain those people. They're not blessed. They're not blessed. Stay strong. Smile. Continue to do you. And, honey, the king is back. Honey, let's talk about it. Tell me all about it. He's back. He will be back next week, cooking with the Caldwells, cooking in the kitchen. We're going to fry some stuff. So I just wanted to come on here and say that, all right? Love you guys. And good morning, okay? Are you going to the, what is,
Oh, so now this purple people eater is going to pretend like he don't know what a buffet is? I see somebody got their bougie britches on this morning.
Buffet? What is that? Oh, yeah. What is that? Good morning. Is the radio show still going? Yeah. Why would it not be? Oh, we having a luncheon at Golden Carrera. Girl, I'm not going to even entertain you. I don't entertain people like you, and you think you're cute. I just looked at your profile picture. Baby, you look like mud. But ain't nothing wrong with Golden Carrera. What do you call it? Golden Carrera or whatever you call it. No, I'm not going. But no, there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, upgrade the bling bling shine, honey. My new ring. Thank you. That's what money look like. Yeah, that's what money look like. That's what money look like, honey.
A lot of people don't know this, but if you have the YouTube app on your phone, you could be using it to make a
So money looks like ashy crab claws and costume jewelry. Got it. I mean, sis done glued a brooch to a band and is calling it a ring. Sis ain't fooling nobody. Nice try, ma'am.
That's what money. Ready? That woman knows she horrible. She's horrible. Come on, you guys. We on our way to, what's that called? Golden Corral? We on our way there. Yeah, we on our way there. Good morning for California. Oh my God, California, you guys should be still asleep. You guys should be asleep. No, I am having a luncheon, and I have learned that you cannot tell your locations. I'm a public figure. I'm not going to tell them locations. Even respond. I just call them doctor. You are, hey, you know I'm coming to your um 8:53 in New York. It's 8:53 in New York. They don't these y'all. Let me just say this. My fans are so nice because they're not in the comments cursing people out that is being rude. Because they respect me. That's the thing. Because I'm pretty sure there are some people in the comments will let you have it. And there is some people in the comments, you guys bullying our. So tread light, because all I gotta do is say, and they're gonna get you. Okay? They're going to get you good. And some of them might get your page down. I got some people in the comments, everybody ain't saved. And everybody saved, but they didn't give up a lot. So don't fool yourself, saints. I know what my fans are. They will curse you out. And your kids too. Tread light now. Okay? And I'm not going to block them. Because you coming on here because you don't have nothing else to do. You don't have nothing. You laying in your stinking, nasty room, bed, in that small house, and you don't have nothing else to do. Listen to some gospel and be quiet.
Yeah, so the rest of that live was just sis bye 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 like the black sheep that he is. So, I spared you guys because nobody's eardrums deserve that. Now, I'm sure sis will be back later with a face full of makeup and, a little matching bra, panty, girdle set underneath his clothes. So, till next time, knuckleheads.
Hmm. And of course, since we're live and since I'm a nobody, but I'm very important. There was a post that was made just about 5 minutes ago. But let me go back to the. No, I did not want to like that. No. Oh no, this is not the post. Oh, here it is. Good morning, Mr. Catfish. I received the additional information you sent. Thank you for collecting and sending it, as it will be useful moving forward in this investigation. Case building is not a fast process. I will keep you posted along the way. Thank you, respectfully. And I guess we were supposed to be scratching out the name of the person. why would you scratch out the name of the Fibby person? I mean, could it be that you don't want me to know, so I could reach out to that person and be like, "Hey, this is the real story, the true story of 7 strangers picked to live in a house." Now, yeah, why would you withhold that information? This person is very dangerous to our community. Okay, gotcha. We have asked a sexy, lovable teddy bear to leave me alone. Does anyone live in Detroit know this person? DM me, please. Lord. And this has got to be a spam. I mean, a bot. Who would have thought so? Thank God for this page. Through this page, I got my happiness anally. Y'all help me thank somebody for bringing back my husband after he left me for 8 months because of a mistake I made and regretted. Period. I was devastated, left with a kid to take care of all alone until someone told me how somebody helped her restore her marriage. I contacted him, and today I am sharing my own testimony. Y'all help me thank so-and-so for his wonderful assistance. Oh, this is our favorite person, Ice Spice fan. This 900-pound man need to be in a hospital for mental illness. And you need to put an S on needs, but, whatever. No, when you got the coins and, when you got, imaginary people in your back pocket, you don't need seals and watermarks and none of that stuff. No. Ooh, shade. I'm just saying. And you know what's funny though? What's funny, and this is the only thing that I'll really discuss, is that one of the 2 agents that initially came, to my house last summer, mind you, was letting me know what was going on and stuff like that, and they gave me a business card, and I kept that business card because I was like, I'll never know, if I may need to reach back out to this person. Do you know I've reached out to this particular person like 3 times and have not gotten a response yet? Now I'm steadily reaching out like, hey, the situation is getting progressively, worse. This person is saying this and this and that about me. And what are we gonna do? I have not gotten a response yet. So I'm like, all right, I gotta plot my next move, because I would think that as quick and as easily as y'all showed up to my door about some garbage, if I respond back and I tell you I have actual proof and evidence of A, B, C, and D, I would think that you would want to jump on it. So I don't know if I'm being ignored, if I'm being punked, or what, but it's a little agitating for that to happen. Because now if something were to happen, and I'm the victim of whatever it is, it's going to be like, okay, y'all could have circumvented that and prevented that, because I let you guys know in advance that this person is becoming steadily unhinged and is, saying A, B, C about me and all that good stuff. So it is quite interesting that, allegedly the Fibbies are replying to him and building the case. But when I try to reach out, I just get left on red. So You know, that's all I'll say about that. Well, I guess that didn't sergeant didn't scare me enough, so we had to go up the chain of commandments. You know. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, they were official and stuff like that. Yeah, but it's just like I said, it's just interesting, and it's like, okay, if you don't, if you don't want to respond, or if this is, not in your purview, forward over to somebody who would actually give you the time of day. If you think it's just the ramblings of a madman, to each his own. But just kindly forward my file, or my paperwork over to somebody else who will actually respond back, and take what I'm bringing to the table, and actually follow up on it. Well, there's only one way to find out. Every organization has a directory of employees, so you know we'll just see if this person or these persons are in a directory. We'll go from there. You know what? I'm thinking about that, and it can't be just because I went the extra mile and you know purted up some pictures with a little blush, a little mascara, a little quick weave. Maybe it's because maybe we're trying to prove a point, because the narrative, I mean, which is true, has always been that a fish called Wanda hates women. You know what I'm saying? That's forever been a narrative. That's one that we have held on and say, it is not true because my mama's a black woman, my friends are black women. So maybe this is a way to fight back without feeding into that narrative. So it's like, okay, well, they say I hate women, so it wouldn't bode well for me if I go on, my platforms and just bash and degrade this particular woman or these particular women. So I'll attack the lone man. Well, not the lone man that's out here, because I'm not the lone man, but I'll attack one of the men, so it seems a little more of a fair fight, so I won't be bashed as a woman hater. You know. So, but I took today off because I'm technically supposed to be at work, but I took today off because I yeah, wasn't feeling very customer service salesy like, So when I get off of here, I'll do some research, do a little digging, see if I can find someone that I actually take my messages seriously. So, yeah, that's what I'll do. And it's like, and if you are jealous, why are you jealous? Because I mean, to hear you tell it, you're on the better end of this equation. You have millions in the bank. You have a luxury apartment with high end quality furniture and knickknacks and tchotchkes. You have multiple expensive vehicles in the garage. You have, furs and red bottoms. You got that 7 carat moist at night ring. You're on the radio. You have, hundreds of thousands of followings on multiple platforms. You about to be on Broadway. You've been on Wild and Out. You are a social media influencer, public figure, celebrity. You have a blue check mark. You have a lot of rich celebrity friends. You got stocks. You all this stuff. And here I am, just a regular working Joe. I stay in the house. It's not the fanciest. I have one car. I work a 9 to 5. Nobody knows me and all this good stuff. So, according to you, like I said, you have the upper hand. You are much better off in this situation than me. So, if you like 5 notches above me in the caste system, why would you even demean yourself and play yourself by reaching down into the sewer and addressing someone like me? I mean, kings don't address peasants unless they need to. So, you busy chasing the bag. You got contracts and all this good stuff. You flying to Atlanta, New York. You about to do a karaoke tour. You shouldn't have time or energy to focus on me, who's a nobody. I'm just me. I'm just a 900-pound man with high blood pressure and diabetes in Detroit, living with my mama, making what, $20 an hour. I'm way off there. You hobnob with Sherry Shepherd and Kim Whitley, Nene Leakes and Candy and Kim Zolciak and Anthony Anderson, Erica Badu, Beyonce's mama, Jennifer Hudson, Becky Domain, the people store in St. Louis. I mean, you hobnob with the hobs of the knobs. Why am I even on your radar? Why are you even focusing on me? Oh no, I'm good. I'm happy. No, I'm just saying, like, I'm just talking. Trust me, if I was upset or pissed or whatever the case is, y'all would know it. Y'all know me by now. Y'all know I'm an open book. But no, I'm just free associating right here. I'm just talking. Now that's a word. If he can't drag you into the bedroom, he'll drag you through the mud. That is a word on today. Right. The closest we got is when we went to Candy's event that, from what I saw, was open to the public. So, it wasn't, no red carpet, private access, and Fish called Wanda soaked it up. He was like, oh, I'm about to take pictures with everybody I can just to prove my point. Literally. I haven't made a commentary video since last year. Since most of this stuff started. So, at this point, all I'm doing is literally just replaying what's out your mouth and letting the audience be the judge of that. I don't know. I think he was, going to be on the Broadway maybe around the same time I started talking about New York. I don't know. Oh Lord. Nah, I just like that picture of the two of them, and was that Kim Wheatley, was quite funny because you got Shorty on one side just not doing anything, just standing like a regular person would stand in a picture. Then you got this one on the other side, hand is caressing her silky thighs. That knee is buckled and beveled and pointed. Chest is poking out, head is back like, ooh, yes, take my picture. Ma'am, you ain't got to do all that. Just stand normal or normal adjacent or as normal as you can be. Oh yeah, we got the $1 million condo. Oh, in the restaurant. You doing a restaurant, you picking out Italian marble for your counters and bar stools and stuff like that, and picking out stoves and sinks, and nobody told you that restaurant stoves were expensive, even though you're cooking for hundreds of people per day. So it may want to be a little large, and it may want to be a little, up for wear and tear. I don't think you can go to rent a center and just buy a stove for a restaurant. But that's just me. No. Let me see if it's still. Give me a second, y'all. Oops. There you go. I say all that to say you're busy. Too busy to mess with me. Is it here? I go on the stories. Trying to zoom in on the actual picture itself. Never mind. Guess you don't need to be tortured that bad. But like I said, Shorty just standing like a normal person. And he looking like somebody's mama in Atlantic City trying to win the rent and cop some free crab legs at the buffet. I think Shorty might have a better picture without the other text. Let me see. Nope. Well, y'all got the gist of it. Y'all saw that beveled knee. So, look at that leg stay cocked. Jeez, so pea with rice. I I think when I stand, I think the only thing I do, some reason I tend to lean to one side when I like if I'm just standing for like a considerable amount of time, like I don't stand up straight. I don't know. I'll lean to the one side or the other. Normally it's my right side, but when I stand or when I take pictures, I never think to bend my knee first of all, and then bevel it to the inside to touch my other knee. I've never thought to do that. Closest I've come to that is I will like if I'm in the gym and I'm trying to take a full body picture, I will like bend both of my knees and squat just a little bit to kind of break up the pose. But yeah, I don't twist my hips to the left and then swing my knee to the right. You know, like easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. That was a choice. I mean, who doesn't peruse, the short ones page on a regular basis? I mean, it's good eye candy. It's Snickers, it's Godiva chocolate, as opposed to fish called Wanda's Great Value peanuts. Hey, not the IG baddie pose. Boobies. I mean, that chest was popped. Like, yes. Thank you, Dr. Sizmore. The category is bend your knees, biatch. Rarely, yeah. Yeah, he rarely makes an appearance on his co-host's Instagram stories or pictures. Like, matter of fact, they don't even promote the show like Wanda does. Like, Wanda will post that same promo picture to my we're live now or follow the home team. I think anybody who's going to follow the home team has followed them already. I really don't think you're going to get new followers because so they don't even post or like I said, the promo pictures that much. And they now Shorty and British will post each other. I seen them post pictures of each other and stuff like that. But yeah, they rarely feature Taya Tammy unless they got to. So anyway, I'm about to get off on here because I need to get on the interwebs and do a little investigation, little looking around. But we may be on live. We may be on live again later on tonight. See what happens. See where the day takes us, and see what next tide fish flops up on the shore. So we'll see. But love you guys. Y'all have a good one.